Hey everyone, so I've added some new things onto Mercari from time to time. You all ask me about Mercari, which is why I just started making this intro. So I know you all know makeup is my first love. That's what my channel is built on and based upon. However, my first love is actually fashion. So I started incorporating more pieces of fashion over on Mercari. For anyone who's interested, you all know I did a closet declutter. I believe it was like July of 2024. And I need to do a part 2, so stay tuned. I will be doing that hopefully before spring gets here. You got to give me a little bit of time. There's a lot going on, but I do periodically just upload things up there, and I don't always let you all know in my community tab, so this was a way to let you all know. But on to today's video. What's up, everyone? It is your girl Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace, and today we're going to get into a battle of the palettes. Now, I don't know if I actually did this or not, and I feel like this might be a warm tone versus cool tone. We'll have to wait and see, but I want to put these two palettes alongside each other. This is the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dream palette, and this is the Ensley Rain Strawberry Moon palette. So when I first saw the Strawberry Moon palette, I knew it reminded me of a palette, and it was this strawberry dream palette from Manny. So I thought it'd be fun to put them side by side and test them out. Now this shade unfortunately is cracked. That's my favorite shade. I bought this when he was still at Sephora. That's how long ago it was. But I feel like these colors just runs a little bit grungier and deep, and that's why I said maybe it could be like a warm tone versus cool tone vibe, because I definitely feel like the shades in here are cooler than the ones in his. I feel like he usually reaches for more warm tone shades like a lot of people prefer, and doesn't really dip into cool, because a lot of people seem to like warm tone. So I felt like this could possibly be a warm tone versus cool tone situation, and that's why I have them set up the way I do. So that's what I'm working with. This is what we're working with. So there you go. But this palette they have redone since. I feel like they redid the formula. Now they never said they redid the formula, but in my personal opinion, I just feel like the formula changed, because I remember not being that crazy about the mattes in here, and the next palette I tried after that I was fine with. Now their shimmers have always been nice. Like, think of Adept shimmers. That's what their shimmers are like similar to, for anyone who's curious. But you can use code Dionluvsmakeup at Ensley Rain if you need to purchase anything from Ensley Rain. But it's not going to be any circle pants like it is for mine, because I bought the old ones. It's going to be in the newer square pants that they have going on, so just keep that in mind. But I liked the color story of it, because y'all know I love a pink and purple moment, or a blue green purple moment, and since it has like this mix, I'm counting that as the green. So this was my type of color story. So I wanted to, and I had wanted to try the brand for a while, so I finally went ahead and tried it out. But I'm going to go off camera and get my life in order and do these swatches. But if you like videos like this, if you like a good complexion video, I have some coming soon. I found 3 different foundations that are new drugstore foundations at Ulta, so that should be coming soon. If you like a good fragrance video, I'm currently trying out the Fleur Golden Rule fragrance today for you all, so that video should be coming up soon, sometime next week hopefully. And finally, if you like a good fashion video, I do fashion shorts at least twice a week. About a year ago, one of you all asked me to start showing the way I style my clothes and put them together, so I went ahead and did that, and that's how you get fashion shorts twice a week. I do have some longer form fashion videos though, for more in-depth information about where I bought what from and what it is, because in the shorts they go pretty fast with the words flashing really quickly. So if you're like me and you want more in-depth information, I've done 3 videos from 3 different brands. So I did one at TJ Maxx just because I love a good TJ Maxx moment, and I go there every week to give you the what's new at TJ Maxx videos. Then I've done one on Johansson. It's a brand I found out from a Kardashian Jenner scandal, but I actually ended up really liking the brand, so I have a video on them, and I'll have a part 2 coming, because I bought a couple more things from them that I can't wait to show you all. Then finally, my fashion forward girl, as you know, I got you too. So I did a video on Forever 21 and the layering pieces I buy from them to add to other pieces in order to, you know, get certain looks and not spend a lot of coin. I'll have a part 2 coming soon, because I went there Saturday and they had another 60% off sale, in addition to stuff already being on sale. So I was super excited to grab those, and I can't wait to share the stuff with you. So if you like that sort of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Now let's get into this video. So I'm gonna go off camera. I'll do swatches of Manny, then Ensley Rain, Manny, then Ensley Rain, so on and so forth. I plan on probably doing the Ensley Rain one on camera for you all, as opposed to Manny's palette, just because he has changed his formula since. Not that I don't feel like Ensley Rain has changed theirs, but Manny announced that he changed his, so that's why I'm like, I'd rather just do the one that hasn't had that announcement. Plus, I don't really feature this brand that often, and since I paid for this stuff, even though I don't buy from it anymore, I figured I should go ahead and show it. So I'm gonna do the Ensley Rain one on camera, and I will do the Strawberry Dream one off camera, and give you swatches of Lunar, Ensley, and so on and so forth. So I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. I thought we could have this cute pink and purple little moment or whatever, so I decided we do I look like this. Now the colors aren't going to match exactly, and we all know the shimmers from Ensley Rain are going to blow the ones from Lunar Beauty out of the water just because they have to do chrome multi-chrome, but I still wanted to get this video done. So here we go. Lunar, Ensley, Lunar, Ensley, Lunar, Ensley, Lunar, Ensley. As you can see, like I said, the shimmers are really what's taking the show, because otherwise I feel like both the mattes are probably going to be pretty similar, but you know, it's just the shimmers. That's what takes it out of the way. So I'm going to use this shimmer, this matte, and that's how we're coming up with it. So lately I haven't been using crease shades just because I'm like, I don't feel like I necessarily need a crease shade per se. I usually just bring the crease shade lower down, especially if I feel like the palette doesn't have anything that'll match it close enough. So this was the pink that I felt like matched with the other pink, and I didn't feel like I had a transition shade because the Ensley Rain palette here doesn't have a lot of shades for transition. It has this weird like buttercupish, yellowish, bright, whitish type shade, and I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work with the shades that Manny put in his palette. So I was like, we're just gonna do what we did, and I did this in the video before this one as well, where I just added the pink to the added the transition shade into the crease as well, which I think is fine, especially if you're pressed for time. It's a good little rush tack. I'm going to try out a V shade, which is the purple. Now keep in mind, obviously the purple in this palette is much lighter than the purple in the Lunar Beauty palette, so don't expect it to go that deep. I expect it to go a little bit deeper, but I'm not expecting it to be to the level of depth that the other side is. That's just something to keep in mind as well. I do like the depth of Manny's better than this one, but this one isn't bad. Like, it still works and it'll still make the look work and look nice. It's just I prefer it to be a little bit darker, more like, well, not exactly like Manny's, because I feel like his is a deep black and plum. If it had just been like a plum shade, I feel like it'd be light. Alright, but his is like a black and plum. I'm using all these BK Beauty brushes too, just because I started on BK Beauty these Refer brushes. I'm using all these Refer brushes because I really feel like I've been neglecting them, because I've been using my Sigma ones a lot. So I was like, I'm going to tap into my Refer ones. I do like Refer as well. It's just I feel like I naturally reach for BK Beauty and other stuff. So I was like, I need to start reaching for more of like my Refer and all that type of stuff and handling that. So moving forward, I'm going to try to do more of that. So as you can see, like I said, this one definitely is not as deep as this side. This definitely gives a lot more depth, but it oxidized enough for it to give a decent, you know, a decent change of colors. Now it doesn't look exact, obviously, because they aren't the like same color, but I feel like it's good enough. I feel like if you saw me from a distance, I might be able to pull it off, but once you see me close up, you'll be like, no, at least for right now. Now when we put the shimmer on, once I add this glitter glue, then you'll see like they're not gonna look the same at all. Both of them are pretty pigmented and pretty nice when it comes to, you know, like the consistency of the formulas and whatnot. So let's go on with the lid shade now. What is this, number 3? Sorry, number 2 is second lid shade. As you can see, this one shifts and has a whole bunch of different colors to it, whereas the one from Manny's is just like a champagne-ish type shade for inner corner. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit and put like the kind of more what would be considered warm shade on the lid. Again, I did this with the other look and I really like the way it turned out, so I was like, we're gonna try it on this one. The only thing is, like I said, because Ensley Rain has such, you know, dual chrome, multi-chrome, extra sparkly shimmers, it's gonna be hard to like, you know, try to make these look similar, because, you know, the Manny's is just the average shimmer with maybe a couple of sparkly reflex in it, whereas this one is like reflective and glowy. But I feel like on the lid it's actually not reflective as much, so I might have made the right choice, because I feel like the one I put in the inner corner definitely would have made it very clear that, you know, the one from Ensley Rain was going to give way more than the one from Manny's brand. Okay, y'all, so let's go to our last shade, which is called Rose Moon. And it definitely has like the shift to it to let you know that it's a dual chrome multi-chrome. See what I'm saying? Like it looks like this one is fine, but when you turn your head, like you can't tell. But again, it's actually turned out way better than I expected to do, considering like I know all these things shift, but I feel like once I get in the sunlight and turn my head and stuff, you clearly be able to tell the difference. But to the untrained eye, I think I actually did a pretty decent job. So I'm like, okay, I see me. Anyway, let me back you on to talk about my thoughts. So back up. So when it comes to, when it comes to this battle, if you will, or warm tones versus cool tones, old school versus new school, battle palette, whatever I'm calling this, because I honestly don't know. I don't know. As usual, I like different palettes for different reasons. I like the Color Store of Manny's palette a lot for like an everyday person who doesn't like that much color but wants to dip into color. You got your cute pinks, you got your cute blues. It's a nice standard palette for somebody who's starting off, who doesn't want to spend a lot of money on makeup but wants to get a nice quality colorful palette. Now since he changed the formula of it, I don't know if you'll like the new formula. I'm only telling you about the old formula, which is the one that I have, but I think it's a nice palette for a starter. I feel like the Ensley Rain was for a more experienced person who's good with pigments and knows how to blend them out. Not that they're hard to blend out, but again, remember that is their old formula as well. At least I feel like it's old. Like I said, they never said that they came out with a new one, but I just feel like that formula isn't the same as the newer palettes that I tried. So maybe they just improved upon the formula and they didn't necessarily change it, and that's why they didn't mention it. I don't know. But the Ensley Rain one, I definitely feel like with them, my whole thing always is the price point. I always feel like their price point is quite a bit higher than some other indie brands, and they do the same things. Like you have the same shimmers as Adept, and I don't feel like they charge as much. I will say that, you know, Adept has improved on their matte formula over the years, and it's gotten better and better and better, and I feel like it's just as nice as Ensley Rain, and they still don't charge as much as Ensley Rain. So I don't know. With Ensley Rain, for me, it's always the price point. Not to mention they had quite a few scandals that I've heard about. I don't think I've heard about any scandals on Adept, or maybe I think I just heard one about Adept. I haven't really dug into it that much because I haven't seen any reason to. I haven't heard anything really negative regarding them. I've just heard lots of negative things regarding Ensley Rain, to the point where Robert Welsh is even making videos about it. So do with that information what you will, but when it comes to the palettes, it just depends on what your preference is, which one I feel like you would like. I'm honestly just tired because I like each one for different reasons, but I don't buy from Ensley Rain anymore, so I guess you can take that as I pick Lunar Beauty. I don't know. Anyway, those are my thoughts on both the palettes. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. My membership is down below. If you did want to buy anything from Ensley Rain, use code Dionluvs15. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye. Fun doesn't have to stop here. Let's be friends over on Instagram to check out the latest fashion, fragrance, palette comparisons, and little glimpses into my life, along with the occasional food review. Make sure you head on over to my Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube channel, Gelbeauty87. I'm starting to try to just put exclusive fashion content over there to where it's not the same shorts you see over here on YouTube. So make sure you give me a follow over there, and I hope you have a great day.